Carol.
Hi,
Christmas.
Martin.
Yeah.
Hi, Martin. This is Carol. 5 words, please.
Hello, Carol. Genesis chapter 8, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 1.
But God remembered Noah
But God remembered Noah
and all the wild animals
and all the wild animals
and the livestock
and the livestock
that were with him
that were with him
in the ark.
in the ark.
And he sent a wind
And he set a wind
over the earth,
over the earth,
and the waters receded.
and the waters receded. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is number 14, Grizzly.
Hello, Martin. This is Grizzly. 3 words, please.
Hello, Grace. Genesis chapter 8,
Genesis chapter 8,
verse 2.
verse 2.
Now the springs
Now the springs
of the deep
of the deep
and the floodgates
and the floodgates
of the heavens had been closed,
had been closed,
and the rain
and the rain
had stopped falling
had stopped falling
from the sky.
from the sky. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, we are going to have number 15, Peter Lee.
Hello, Martin. This is Peter Lee. 5 words, please.
Hello, Peter. Genesis chapter 8, verse 3.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 3.
The water receded
The water receded
steadily from the earth
steadily from the earth
at the end of the
at the end of the
150 days.
150 days.
The water had gone down.
The water had gone down. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, number 16, Winnie.
Hello, Martin. This is Winnie. 5 words, please.
Hello, Winnie. Genesis chapter 8, verse 4.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 4.
And on the 17th day,
And on the 17th day
of the 7th month,
of the 7th month,
the ark came to rest
the ark came to rest
on the mountains of Ararat.
on the mountains of Ararat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Next, number 18, Esther.
Hi, Martin. This is Esther. 5 words, please.
Hello, Esther. Genesis chapter 8, verse 5.
Genesis chapter 18, verse 5.
Chapter 8, verse 5.
Chapter 8, verse 5. Sorry.
The waters continued to recede
The waters continued to recede
until the 10th month.
until the 10th month.
And on the first day
And on the first day
of the 10th month,
of the 10th month,
the tops of the mountains
the tops of the mountains
became visible.
became visible. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next number 24, Ruth.
Hello, Martin. This is Ruth. 5 words, please.
Hello, Ruth. Genesis chapter 8, verse 6.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 6.
After 40 days,
After 40 days,
Noah opened the window
Noah opened the window
he had made in the ark.
he had made in the ark. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next 25, Sally.
Hello, Martin. This is Sally. 5 words, please.
Hello, Sally. Genesis chapter 8, verse 7.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 7.
And sent out a raven,
And set out a raven,
and it kept flying
and it kept flying
back and forth
back and forth
until the water
until the water
had dried up from the earth.
had dried up from the earth. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next number 55, Lydia. Lydia, 你在吗？
This is Lydia. 5 words, please.
Hello, Lydia. Genesis chapter 8, verse 8.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 8.
Then he sent out a dove
Then he sent out a dove
to see if the water
to see if the water
had receded from the surface
had receded from the surface
of the ground.
of the ground. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next number 58, Stephen.
Hello, Martin. This is Stephen. 5 words, please.
Hello, Stephen. Genesis chapter 8, verse 9.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 9.
But the dove could find
But the dove could find
no place to set its feet
no place to set its feet
because there was water
because there was water
over all the surface
over all the surface
of the earth.
of the earth.
So it returned to Noah
So it returned to Noah
in the ark.
in the ark.
He reached out his hand
He reached out his hand
and took the dove
and took the dove
and brought it back
and brought it back
to himself in the ark.
to himself in the ark. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Number 59, water.
Hi, Martin. This is water. 5 words, please.
Hello, water. Genesis chapter 8, verse 10.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 10.
He waited 7 more days
He waited 7 more days
and again sent out
and again set out
the dove from the ark.
the dove from the ark. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, 86, felicity.
Hi, Martin. This is Felicity. 3 words, please.
Hello, Felicity. Genesis chapter 8,
Genesis chapter 8,
verse 11.
verse 11.
When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Then no one knew that the water had receded from the earth.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
109, Lisa.
Hello, Martin. This is Lisa. 3 words, please.
Hello, Lisa. Genesis chapter 8,
Genesis chapter 8,
verse 12.
verse 12.
He waited 7 more days
7 more days
and sent the dove out again. But this time it did not return to him.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
112, Alan.
Hello, Martin. This is Arwen. 5 words, please.
Hello, Arwen. Genesis chapter 8, verse 13.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 13.
By the first day of the first month of Noah's 601st year.
601st year.
The water had dried up from the earth. Noah then removed the covering from the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next one, 105, Esther.
Hello, Martin. This is Esther. 5 words, please.
Hello, Esther. Genesis chapter 8, verse 14.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 14.
By the 27th day
By the 27th day
of the second month,
of the second month,
the earth was completely dry.
the earth was completely dry. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next one, 113. Grace.
Hello, Martin. This is Grace. 5 words, please.
Hello, Grace. Genesis chapter 8, verse 15.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 15.
Then God said to Noah.
Then God said to Noah.
Thank
you, Martin.
Next one, 140. Jock.
Yes. Hello, Martin. This is Jock. 5 words, please.
Hello, Jock. Genesis chapter 8, verse 16.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 16.
Come out of the ark,
Come out of the ark,
you and your wife,
you and your wife,
and your sons and their wives.
and your sons and their wives. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next one, 146. Link door.
Hello, Martin. I'm Lin. 5 words, please. Thank you.
Hello, Link. Genesis chapter 8, verse 17.
Genesis chapter 8, 17.
Bring out every kind.
Bring out every kind
Of living creature.
Of living creature.
That is with you.
That is with you.
The birds.
The birds.
The animals.
The animals.
And all the creatures.
And all the creatures.
That move along the ground.
That move along the ground.
So they can multiply.
So they can multiply.
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 On the earth.
On the earth.
And be fruitful.
And be fruitful. Fruitful.
And increase in number.
And increase in number.
Upon it.
Upon it. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
So your name is Link or Lin? 请问你的名字是应该读 Lin 还是 Link? Okay, next one. 151. Angela. Angela, are you there?
Hi, Martin.
Hello.
5 words, please.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 18.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 18.
So Noah came out.
So Noah came out.
Together with his sons.
Together with his sons.
And his wife.
And his wife.
And his sons' wives.
And his sons' wives. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, we are going to have number 4, Mary.
Hello, Martin. This is Mary. 3 words, please.
Hello, Mary. Genesis chapter 8.
Genesis chapter 8,
Verse 19.
verse 19.
All the animals
All the animals
and all the creatures
and all the creatures
that move along
that move around
the ground
the ground
and all the birds,
and all the birds,
everything that moves
everything that moves
on the earth
on the earth
came out of the ark.
came out of the ark,
One kind after another.
one kind after another. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next one, number 5, Smile. Smile.
Hello,
Are you
Martin. This is Smile. 3 words, please.
Hello, Smile. Genesis chapter 8, verse 20.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 20.
Then Noah built
Then Noah built
an altar to
an altar to
the Lord and
the Lord, and
taking some of all the clean animals
all the clean animals
and clean birds,
and clean birds.
he sacrificed
He sacrificed
burnt offerings on it.
built offerings on it. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, we are going to have 7, Priscilla.
Hello, Martin. This is Priscilla. 5 words, please.
Hello, Priscilla. Genesis chapter 8, verse 21.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 21.
The Lord smelled the pleasing.
The Lord smiled the pleasant
aroma
and
said in his heart, Never again will I curse.
Never again will I curse
the ground because of man.
The ground because of man.
Even though every inclination of his heart is evil from childhood. And never again will I destroy all living creatures. as I have done.
As I have done. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next one, number 9, spring snow.
Hello, Martin. This is spring snow. 3 words, please.
Hello, spring snow. Genesis chapter 8,
Genesis chapter 8,
verse 22.
verse 22.
As long as the earth endures,
the earth
endures, seed time and harvest,
seed time and
harvest, cold and heat,
heat,
summer and winter, day and night, will never cease.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
That's all for our first circle of reading. Are there anyone I missed? If yes, please put up your hands. Put up your hands, please. If not, we will start again from number 11.
Hi, Martin. This is Carol. 5 words, please.
Hello, Carol. Genesis chapter 9, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 9, verse 1.
Then God blessed Noah
Then God blesses Noah
and his sons, saying to them, Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the earth.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next one, number 14, Grace Lee.
Hello, Martin. This is Grace Lee. 3 words, please.
Hello, Grace. Genesis chapter 9.
Genesis chapter 9.
Verse 2.
Verse 2.
The fear and dread of you will fall upon all the beasts of the earth and all the birds of the air. Upon every creature that moves along the ground, and upon all the fish of the sea. They are given into your hands.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, number 15, Peter Lee.
Hello, Martin. This is Peter Lee. 5 words, please.
Hello, Peter. Genesis chapter 8, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 1.
But God remembered Noah
But God remembered Noah
and all the wild animals
and all the wild animals
and the livestock
and the livestock
that were with him in the ark.
that were with him in the ark.
And he sent a wind
And he sent a wind
over the earth, and the waters receded.
And the waters receded. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next 16, Winnie.
Hello, Martin. This is Winnie. 5 words, please.
Hello, Winnie. Genesis chapter 8, verse 2.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 2.
Now the springs of the deep
Now the springs of the deep
and the floodgates of the heavens
and the floodgates of the heavens
had been closed, and the rain had stopped, falling from the sky.
Thank you, Martin.
The sky.
The sky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next 18, Esther.
Hi, Martin. This is Esther. 5 words, please.
Hello, Esther. Genesis chapter 8, verse 3.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 3.
The water receded steadily.
The water receded steadily
from the earth. At the end of.
And at the end of.
The 150 days.
The 150 days.
The water had gone down.
The water had gone down. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, 23, Helen.
Hi, Martin. I'm Helen. 5 words, please.
Hello, Helen.
Hi.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 4.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 4.
And on the 17th day.
On the 17th day.
Of the 7th month.
Of the 7th month.
The ark came to rest.
The ark came to rest.
On the mountains of Ararat.
On the mountains of the Ararat. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, 24, Ruth.
Hello, Martin. This is Ruth. 5 words, please.
Hello, Ruth. Genesis chapter 8, verse 5.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 5.
The waters continued to recede.
The waters continued to recede.
Until the 10th month.
Until the 10th month.
And on the first day.
And on the first day.
Of the 10th month.
Of the 10th month.
The tops of the mountains
The tops of the mountains
became visible.
became visible. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next 25, Sally.
Hello, Martin. This is Sally. 5 words, please.
Hello, Sally. Genesis chapter 8, verse 6.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 6.
After 40 days,
After 40 days,
Noah opened the window
Noah opened the window
he had made in the ark.
he had made in the ark. Thank you, Martin.
Next 29, Sarah.
Hello, Martin. This is Sarah. 3 words, please.
Hello, Sarah. Genesis chapter 8,
Genesis chapter 8,
verse 7.
verse 7.
And sent out
And set out
a raven,
a raven,
and it kept
and it kept
flying back and forth
flying back and forth
until the water
until the water
had dried up from the earth.
from the earth. Thanks, Martin.
Thank you.
Next 55, Lydia.
Hello, Martin. This is Lydia. 5 words, please.
Hello, Lydia. Genesis chapter 8, verse 8.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 8.
Then he sent out a dove
Then he sent out a dove
to see if the water had receded from the surface of the ground.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next 58, Stephen.
Hello, Martin. This is Stephen. 5 words, please.
Hello, Stephen. Genesis chapter 8, verse 9.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 9.
But the dove could find no place to set its feet because there was water over all the surface of the earth. So it returned to Noah in the ark. He reached out his hand and took the dove and brought it back to himself in the ark.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, we are going to have 59, water. Water, are you there? So next, we are going to have 86, Felicity.
Hi, Martin. This is Felicity. 3 words, please.
Hello, Felicity. Genesis chapter 8.
Genesis chapter 8,
Verse 10.
verse 10.
He waited 7 more days
He waited 7 more days
and again sent out the dove from the ark.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
105, Esther.
Hello, Martin. This is Esther. 5 words, please.
Hello, Esther. Genesis chapter 8, verse 11.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 11.
When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Then Noah knew that the water had receded from the earth.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
109, Lisa.
Hello, Marty. This is Lisa. 3 words, please.
Hello, Lisa. Genesis chapter 8.
Genesis chapter 8.
Verse 12.
Verse 12.
He waited
7
more days and sent the dove out again. But this time it did not return to him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next 112, Alan.
Hello, Martin. This is Arwen. 5 words, please.
Hello, Arwen.
Hi.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 13.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 13.
By the first day of the first month of Noah's 600 and first year. The water had dried up from the earth. Noah then removed the covering from the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry.
Thank you so much, Martin.
Thank you.
140, Jock. Next 140, Jock.
Hello, Martin. This is Jock. 5 words, please.
Hello, Jock. Genesis chapter 8, verse 14.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 14.
By the 27th day
By the 27th day
of the second month,
the
earth was completely dry.
The earth was completely dry. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next, 145, Nora.
Hello, Martin. This is Nora. 3 words, please.
Hello, Nora. Genesis chapter 8.
Genesis chapter 8.
Verse 15.
Verse 15.
Then God said to Noah.
Then God said to Noah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next 146, Lynn.
Hi, Martin. This is Link. 5 words, please. Thank you.
Hello, Link. Genesis chapter 8, verse 16.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 16.
Come out of the ark.
Come out of the ark.
You and your wife.
You and your wife.
And your sons and their wives.
And your sons and their wives. Thank you.
Last one, 151, Angela.
Hi, Martin. 5 words, please.
Hello, Angela. Genesis chapter 8, verse 17.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 17.
Bring out every kind.
Bring out every kind.
Of living creature.
Of living creature.
That is with you.
That is with you.
The birds.
The birds.
The animals.
The animals.
And all the creatures.
And all the creatures.
That move along the ground.
That move along the ground.
So they can multiply.
So they can multiply.
On the earth.
On the earth.
And be fruitful.
And be fruitful.
And increase in number.
And increase in number.
Upon it.
Upon it. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Next one, 113, 我们还有一位 113, Grace.
Hello, Martin. This is Grace. 5 words, please.
Hello, Grace. Genesis chapter 8, verse 18.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 18.
So Noah came out.
So Noah came out.
Together with his sons.
Together with his sons.
And his wife.
And his wife.
And his sons' wives.
And his sons' wives. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Sorry, we have to stop here. Now, Andrea, would you please help us with the screen of the Lord's Prayer? Everybody, that's all for today's reading of the scriptures. Good job, everybody. Very good job. May God bless us every day with his word. Martin, would you like to lead us to pray now with the Lord's Prayer? Thank you so much for all your great help. May God bless you greatly.
Wonderful. Great.
Martin, we are ready.
Our Father in heaven,
Our Father in heaven,
hallowed be your name.
hallowed be your name.
Your kingdom come.
Your kingdom come.
Your will be done
Your will be done
on earth
on earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us today our daily bread.
Give us today our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts
And forgive us our debts,
as we also have
as we also have
forgiven our debtors.
forgiven our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from the evil
the evil one.
from the evil one. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Martin.
God bless you.
Bye-bye. Now it's time for testimony. I will pass the host to Herman. Herman, are you there? We are ready.
是的，我在。今天很高兴跟大家分享我在信主的天路上我的困惑和得着，靠着耶稣基督我生命的改变，由一个星期天的基督徒到每天定时吃灵粮的喜羊羊。我信主的第1年几乎不读经不祷告，只是礼拜天到教会听道，还听得云里雾里的。信主前怎么生活，之后还是怎么生活，只是凭着自己的理解和感觉，在原来的基础上发点爱心，做点好事，就以为是基督徒了。我在信主前，因为那个身体和其他的原因，一度很抑郁，整天担心、害怕、烦躁，把周围的人都搅得不得安宁。后来随着参加教会的小组学习，慢慢的我感觉抑郁的情绪在我身上就消失了，主在不知不觉中就医治了我，这是我第1次尝到主恩的滋味。这期间小组里呢还做了一个游戏，就是将自己一天24小时按半小时为单位画一个48等份的那个饼图，填上自己做的所有的事情。真是就是不填不知道哈，一填才发现自己生活中属于神的时间加起来连半小时都不到，真的觉得太亏欠神了。加上学习了10个童女、4种土地、不结果子的葡萄枝子，以及奉主的名传道赶鬼的假先知、假教师后，发现在末日有许多自称信主的和所谓的那个牧师传道，都是要被丢到地狱里的。我就开始迷惑了，之前还以为受了洗就得救了，原来受洗并不代表我是一个真的基督徒啊。于是我每天开始花大量的时间听各个牧师的讲道，这期间也断断续续的读圣经，很多问题呢就不断的蹦出来。神真的只用7天就创造了一切吗？科学书上说地球已经存在上亿年了，圣经记载也不过就几千年。 为什么不许亚当夏娃吃那个善恶树上的果子？人知道善恶后不做坏事，不是很好吗？旧约的神为什么那么残暴，杀了那么多的人？没有现代医学，童女怎么能怀孕？死人怎么会复活的？会不会是假死啊？太多的疑问，太多的想不通，脑袋里呢就一直跟自己的认知和世界观打架。我们从小学习的唯物主义无神论一直在主导我的思想，就用它作为标尺来衡量神的话语。就打个比方说哈，我在等5路公交车，旁边一位阿姨跟我说5路今天改道不过来了。通常这种情况呢，我不是马上就相信她的话，就改变自己的行程，一般是要等一会儿，确实那个5路公交车没有来才相信，或者呢就直接给公交热线打电话确认一下。但如果一开始就看到公交公司5路改道的告示，就会毫不迟疑改变自己的行程，因为我觉得那个公交公司在这个上面它是有权柄的，值得我相信的。而阿姨呢和我是平等的乘客，我需要验证她的话，就说服我自己相信。我当时读圣经的态度就是把神当作和我平等，潜意识里呢，我并不相信他是高于人存在的神，才会拿我觉得的权威科学作为标尺来检验神的话，说服我自己相信。虽然我口里说他是神，但我的思维方式表明他不是我的权威，这是后来回过去才想通的。明白了自己的位分后，再看圣经就容易多了。一切不合常理的事情，是因为人认知和能力的有限才不能做的。神是创造主，他是超越时间、空间、物质存在的。人对世界的认识只是物质的，是依靠自己的经验。人的经验是在不断的扩大中，没有经验到的不能说它不存在。比如红外线，多年前我们都不知道它的存在，就不能说它不存在。用对物质的研究去解释非物质的创造主，难怪很多都想不通。听了很多，还是觉得和我的生活没有实际的紧密的联系，感觉呢像它浮在空中，只是知识，没有办法在那个生活中行出来。感谢主的带领，就这个时候呢，就让我学习到了一位师母的课，吃上帝话语的重要性后，就大受了启发和鼓舞。主耶稣说，人活着不是单靠食物，乃靠神口中所出的一切话。马太福音4章4节。我们属灵的幼小生命，如果不吃上帝的话，就会面黄肌瘦，发育不良，没有力气活出基督的样子来。尊耶稣是我的主，意味着他是我是非的标准，放下我所有的主权，把我所有的生活、思想、感觉等等一切全部都交给他，按他的要求做，取悦他，没有一处不是他不能掌管的，这才是尊他为主。如果我还有一处自留地，不让耶稣来掌管，那就不是全人交托，他也不是我完全的主，只是我愿意让他来掌管，他才能掌管。其实我的主还是我自己。比如说，我要求我成年孩子按我的某个要求做，但他不愿意，我很着急，也很气愤，因为我觉得这是对他最有意义的，错过了这个村儿就没这个店儿了。其实我这是不相信上帝掌管一切，也不相信上帝比我还爱我的孩子，没有意识到上帝是智慧的来源， 他的智慧是高过我的智慧，我的智慧是有限的。我不愿意等候上帝定的时间和他的方式，我想要的是上帝来满足我的期望。说到底，我才是我的主，因为没有被满足，所以才会生气。其实为什么会发脾气，会焦虑？就是你看重什么，什么就会引起你情绪的骚动。看重的东西，什么东西就坐在你心里的宝座上。有情绪非常好，可以作为检查自己心中宝座上坐着的是谁的窗口。诗篇16章4节说，以别神代替耶和华的，他们的愁苦必加增。这就是世界上我们这些人所有烦恼的起源，就是不以神的标准为标准。圣经是创造主神写给我们这些被造物人类的生活说明书。学习圣经是为了知道我的主他是怎么想的，他的喜好是什么，他做事的套路是什么，他对你的人生有什么计划，有什么安排，我应该怎么过我的生活。圣经里都有教导。圣经里关于父母怎么做父母，怎么做丈夫，做妻子，做孩子等等，做员工，做领导等等等等，一切都有教导。基督教和其他宗教的区别是，其他宗教不能改变人的生命，信了后该怎样生活还怎样生活，大不了行为有那么一点点改变。而基督教却不是这样，它是要完全的得着你的生命，简称就有个弟兄这个是有个弟兄分享的，简称就是要你的命。所以信主后，如果生命没有被翻转，要不就是当作民间宗教一样，拜菩萨的心态，让耶稣做我的仆人，要不就是不愿意耶稣做我的主。我那时候就是这种，根本不知道我所信的是什么。俗话说，江山易改，本性难移。要想改变一个人的本性是何等的难呐！马太福音19章26节说，耶稣看着他们说，在人这是不能的，在神凡事都能。所以我们敬拜的这个神是真神，是活神。只要你把他当作主，照着他的话去做，他会对后果负责，他一定会对你负责到底。他这个课里面呢，还介绍了那个读圣经的方法。如果一天读4章圣经，一周就读了24章，一年就可以把圣经读完一遍。可以就一天读3章旧约，1章新约，一年呢就把新旧约同时读完。每天再加上1章箴言，今天是几号就读几章，这样每一个月就把箴言读完一遍。箴言对那个新信徒尤其管用，帮助新信徒在行事为人上尽快的脱离愚昧，长点智慧。生活中很多扯皮头疼的事就可以避免了。我就试了一下那个就是每天如果读4章的话，大概就是20多分钟，将近30分钟的样子。于是我开始每天读平均8章新旧约，外加1章箴言，一周背7节约翰福音。坚持一段时间后，就养成了习惯。神的话开始慢慢的就留在了心里。背诵的经文虽然事后也常常忘记，但在听见的时候呢，就有一种非常熟悉的感觉，马上就记起来了。我特别要推荐慕道友和初信主的信徒学习创世纪，它是描述真实题材的故事，它不是神话，是真实的。重要的是就说3遍真实的。创世纪是整本圣经的根基，是打开其他经卷的钥匙。 只有真正相信神创论，才能看得懂圣经。当明白了受造物该有的位置后，我全然的就谦卑下来，确实觉得自己就是一个那个罪人，就是一个卑微的人类，什么都不懂。我的人生观、价值观、世界观就有了彻底的翻转，不再去随从这个世界所追逐的，对那个物质的东西也看得很淡，领悟到世人所有的追求，所有的欲望，其实都是为了让自己快乐，就是心灵的快乐。因为灵是要吃灵粮的，吃不到就会空虚，他才会有欲望找各样的东西来满足，来填满。但人的灵与神隔绝了，灵眼昏昧，只能找到看得见的物质，但物质带给心灵的，它只是短暂的快乐。世人才会永无止境的追求来满足欲望。所罗门王拥有了世界上这些人想要的一切的荣华富贵和娇妻美眷，但是呢，按道理说他应该满足了吧，但他在那个传道书里写出，如果没有神的同在，一切都是虚空，一切都是捕风。世人不知道物质的东西呢，它只能满足物质的需求，灵里的快乐和满足只能从神而来，因为造我们的神他是个灵。我给大家分享一下我节选的那个几位牧师讲道中的几段话哈，它非常的美。就创世纪第1句话，起初神创造天地，短短7个字，包含了物质的和非物质的，被造者和创造者，暂时的和永恒的，有限的和无限的，必朽坏的和不能朽坏的。所以这句话不是来自人，而是来自神明确无误的启示。从此宇宙就有了时间、空间、物质。所以罗马书11章36节说，因为万有都是本于他，倚靠他，归于他。我们是被造者，永远不能成为创造者，这两者有本质的区别。人靠苦修和悟道永远不能成为神，人只能建造、制造，不能够创造。创造是从无到有，制造是从有到有。时间和空间都是被造的，直到爱因斯坦发现相对论，才知道时间和空间都不是绝对的，不是一直存在的。宇宙大爆炸也是从一方面证明宇宙是有一个开始的。神创造时间，他不被时间所束缚，他是时间的超越者，他是时间以外的永恒者，他是自有永有亘古不变的，他是始也是终。创世纪第1句话，起初神创造天地，灭绝了所有智慧人的智慧，灭绝了所有聪明人的聪明。神是高于人的存在，有限的人认识无限的神是不可能的，只有神亲自启示自己，人才能知道神。如果人自己能找到真理的话，其实人还是信的自己。真理是在人之上的，人只能仰慕他，追求他。这下面呢是一位，以前他是一位科学家，后来那个就信主后当了那个牧师，当了很多年的牧师哈。他就是对那个科学这方面他是这样解释的：科学呢是研究自然规律，是可以反复验证的；科学是研究物质的，是理性的。超理性不在它的研究范围，超理性不等于非理性。我们的神是超理性的，理性是人认识真理的一个途径，一个工具。理性本身不是真理， 上帝是超越物质、超越理性的。科学有它的价值，也有它的局限。科学本身是实用学科，把它捧成主义，就成了崇拜的对象。它这个是指的那个科学主义。主义是可以指导一切，包罗万象，是不可挑战的。科学主义是无视科学的局限，这本身就是不科学的。科学主义是把科学无限的放大，变成了崇拜的对象。其实敬拜科学就是敬拜人，因为所有科学的活动背后就是人的活动，科学的限制就是人的限制。所以我们这些人真的是应该谦卑的来到主的面前，承认自己的无知，承认自己的有限。好，这就是我的分享，谢谢大家。